wanna go, but you don't really wanna stay. Baby, step into my soul, and you can take it away. Now I don't really wanna go, but you don't really wanna stay. Baby, step into my soul, and you can take it away, take it away. Now I don't really wanna go to the place where you're not gonna miss me. Life's no fun if you don't live it risky. Learn how to fly so I can go and thank 60. Learn how to grunt so I can go and thank 50. Fell for a girl, but really I think she tripped me. Now I'm going crazy and I'm betting that she wish we go back to the start. Heal the cracks in my heart, but I'm all broke now.
Because I've lived in so many different places, I've kind of developed an ability to adapt quickly to situations. I've become kind of used to change. But just because I've become used to it, doesn't mean it's still not hard. And this is especially true if you're not used to it. Change is scary. We all like to feel comfortable. But there always comes times where we have to be willing to take that first step.
So I'm leaving in a week and I have to pack, and also I have to finish a lot of food. So we're gonna meal prep some stuff that we can eat. So first order of business is make something with these potatoes and then make something with these onions. I'm gonna cut them and put them in the oven. I'm a genius, I know. Let me preheat the oven.
My first year in Lisbon was coming to an end, and while I'm very excited to go to Paris next year, I'm still kind of sad that I have to leave Portugal behind. I've made so many memories and I've enjoyed my stay here so much. But I know that it's time for a change. Time to explore a new place. Time to adapt again. Time to make new wonderful memories. Life is constantly evolving, and acknowledging that is the first step in embracing transformation, in being more comfortable with change. Embracing it always leads to personal growth and new opportunities that we could never have imagined. Choosing to do my bachelor in 3 different countries is me having embraced change. I always thought that my only options were to just choose a university and stick to that one. But finding this program has just made me see the positivity that change can bring. I could have chosen to go the traditional route. Instead, I decided to take a risk and do my bachelor with a new program that had just begun, but at the same time have the opportunity to explore 3 different cultures. Before the program, I was feeling very stuck in life. I didn't really know what to do. I had so many passions, so many things that I wouldn't mind studying, wouldn't mind focusing my life on. I recognized that I needed change. I needed to find a new environment that would allow me to grow personally, that would allow me to merge my passions. But even if I knew this, I was still very scared to take the step.
Guys, it's my overnight bread thingy that I love. I've just put some extra toppings. Let's enjoy breakfast. Oh my god, guys, I finished the presentation. Now I just have to prepare for it. Basically, I'm doing this project by myself at this point, and I'm so proud of my presentation. Now I just have to prepare what I want to talk about in the presentation. It's been a productive morning. Kind of happy. But let me drink some water because I keep forgetting to drink water. Let me drink water and then the talking points. And then I have time to edit. Yes. I've been missing editing so much, you guys. Look at my little friends. So guys, it was time for you to meet my staff. He's in charge of managing finances. She's my PR manager. And he is my lawyer.
Change can be intimidating, and fear and resistance often accompany it. But something that I like to remind myself of is that it is only when we step out of our comfort zone that we truly can grow, that we truly start exploring what we can become. Some ways to overcome these fears is to choose to focus on the opportunities that this new change in your life can bring you, instead of all the negative consequences that might occur. And you don't have to jump in the pool. You can take it step by step, but always be ready and flexible to adapt to new situations that might occur.
So because we have to finish food, I'm gonna try something new for tomorrow's breakfast. I'm soaking chips overnight with yogurt. Will that turn out good? I don't know. Okay, I know it's weird, guys, I know, but let's try it out and then judge after. Let's continue working on the presentation and then editing. I'm so happy.
Too often we let fear stop us. But think of it like this. When you know you're afraid of something, then most probably it's something that you need to change. We forget that our minds are so powerful. When I was small, I was very scared to go to class, not only because I was bullied and barely had any friends. What I was really afraid of was being cast aside, being left out of the group. I was afraid I was always being too annoying, too demanding, and just too much. So much so that I would get headaches before going to school because I was so anxious to step into school. So what did I do? I changed school, and although I was very afraid the same thing was gonna happen, instead what I got was a new fresh start where I finally started to find myself.
Walking to the market, strolling hand in
Yes, actually this afternoon we just received the information about the prices for the room for next year. We're gonna go to Paris, so we get to choose between 3 options. I wanted to choose the cheapest room, but my mom thought that it was better for me to choose the one that comes with a little kitchen, which unfortunately is the most expensive one. I just feel spoiled because I feel that I don't deserve the most expensive room, you know? I do like having my own little kitchen because I love filming videos. I don't know. The thing is, I just broke down and cried because I just felt so worthless. Like, I was telling myself in my head, like, you don't deserve to have the most expensive room. What do you think you are, that you have to put that financial stress on your parents? And the thing is, it's not even 100% guaranteed I'm gonna get the room. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of tell you guys, I do also still struggle with self-confidence and I'm not perfect. I hope by me sharing this, I guess I can show that it's something I'm working on. And I know that it's hard for me to still have confidence in myself and know my self-worth, but I keep trying every day to improve on that. And I think in the end, that's what counts the most. Something I have to change because it's not a habit yet to acknowledge that I am enough. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Time to try the most weird breakfast yet seen on this channel. I'm probably the whole world right now. I hope this is good. Let's try it. Okay, it's time to try it. It has apples as well. Wish me luck. Why is this good? I don't know what I've made, but I've really just made a viral recipe right here. You guys are the first to know. Let me quickly finish my really weird but delicious breakfast. I have to go to my exam and I have to prepare lunch and pack the snack before going to the exam. Yeah.
In order to embrace change, we also have to let go of the past. It's like closing a chapter of a book to begin writing a new one. If you don't close the first one, how can you have space to write a new one? We have to release all the emotional baggage to open up space for the new experiences that are coming. However, letting go doesn't mean that we can't learn anything from the past. The opposite is actually true. Before letting go, look back.
Let's go to an exam.
Allow your past to teach you something that can help you in the future and move on. Move a step closer to the unknown, to the uncertainty that the future can hold, but an uncertainty that is necessary.
Now it's time to have lunch, which we've prepared. That's where I'm gonna have to present. My exam starts in like half an hour, 40 minutes, so ooh, this smells good. Very good sandwich. I'm so nervous, but it's the last push, so let's do this.
Many hours later.
So guys, I just finished my presentation and it went quite well actually. I'm kind of happy about that. Hopefully I get a good
great for the project. A lot of challenges throughout the project, but we did it, guys. Today was the last exam. We basically have summer holidays now, and now that means it's time to pack up. Let's go back to our residency and get our summer holidays officially started by moving on to the next chapter of our life. Guess who just received a packet from Temu. But basically this website is just like Wish and Shein, if you guys know that. It's just becoming popular now. So we gotta get into the trend wagon before it's too late, you know. Anyways, let's open it. I've ordered a few things and it was quite cheap. But let's see if the expectations match the reality. I'm so bad at opening packages. Okay, there's like some Christmas things. Okay, we're gonna need scissors. What the heck? It smells weird. Why does it smell weird? I love how it says fragile, but like it doesn't say on the outside where people are supposed to look. And I can see a bump already. So if it's broken, it's gonna be very sad. So first of all, I ordered this very cute spoon just to eat my yogurt bowls. I feel like it's more aesthetically pleasing, and making your life aesthetic is just kind of fun. So then I bought a pencil case because I broke one of my pencil cases. Especially, you are one in a million. Oh, I mean, it looks fine and I like the color. Speaking about school supplies, I also bought these post-its that are transparent, and then this I'm very interested to know what it is. Oh, so it's supposed to be this calendar. Oh, you can write it. Now I just need to plug it in and see if it works. So it's kind of cute actually. I like it. Now, I don't know if it's useful though. Should I return it? I don't know. But now let's open the big packet because that's what I'm most excited for. What the heck is this? Why is there no bubbles? Maybe that's why it's cheap, because bubbles are too expensive and that's the cheapest option. It's like a transparent little pot. I think it's gonna be super nice if it's actually good and I can use it in the kitchen because then I can actually see what I'm cooking. Ooh, it's so cute. So I guess we have to try it out. If I had like blonde hair and like it was like 5 kilometers long, I could be Rapunzel right now. That side doesn't work in induction kitchens. It's the kitchen I have at home, so now I just have to figure out how to return it. It was not meant to be. Also, I completely forgot that I had ordered this, so... But at least we got 3 things out of 5. Now I'm just gonna go edit. Okay guys, this is so weird. So I just submitted for a refund and like I took the shittiest pictures and then they're like, okay, we can refund you, but apparently I can keep the items, and they're like, you can donate them or whatever. I mean, great, I'm gonna get refunded, but like now I'm just like hoarding stuff. What is this website? I'm confused, and that's saying a lot.
I'm confused right now, G.
But I guess we got free stuff. Let me just go edit and like put this behind, I guess. Guys, I have to go and pick up something. There's a special surprise that has just arrived for me, which we need to go pick up. So let's go.
When we choose to change, we choose to navigate new horizons and discover places that we never knew existed. It means accepting uncertainty, but it is these moments of ambiguity where we discover our true strength and potential. We often want to control everything in our lives. We feel like if we are in control, we somehow are less likely to fail, more likely to succeed in life. But I've discovered that that's far from the truth. It is only when I let go, when I have not planned the day ahead of me, when I just let things happen, that make the most fun and enjoyable days. While some sort of routine is always good, not only to ease our minds, but to also have a sense of comfort once in a while, we have evolved to crave change. There always comes a point where we just cannot stay in the same old routine again. There comes a point where it's too repetitive and even becomes too overwhelming. When that happens, that's the time where we need to embrace the unknown. It is when we least expect the things that our days are filled with happiness, There are days I feel with excitement. So instead of getting lost in worries about what might happen, identify what is controllable, like your reactions to the situations that occur, and let go of what you can't. Instead, be ready to adapt, be open-minded to the things that can occur, because many things, good and bad, will happen. Days are never white or black, they're a shade of grey. You're a mix of a rainbow.
First packing thing complete. Going to our study room where we're gonna put all the luggages that are gonna be transported to Paris. Quite a successful day of packing. Bye-bye.
Learning to adapt quickly has helped me so much in my life. And I'm fortunate enough to have experienced a lot of change in my life that has given me the ability to adapt quickly. And I can only thank my parents for that, for letting me experience different cultures, not only by traveling during holidays, but by living surrounded by different cultures in different places. It has allowed me to see the world in a different way. Learning to be an adaptable person empowers me to face challenges with courage and bounce back stronger, because I know that deciding to take the step to study abroad was very scary. I've never done it before. Living alone, I mean. I was not afraid of living in a different country. I was actually very excited. What scared me the most was being an adult on my own. It was a major life transition.
So we're trying cauliflower wings for the first time.
To go from a family of 5 to embarking on my own journey all by myself.
Let's try the egg.
I was so wrong. I wasn't doing this alone. I mean, yes, physically I was traveling and living alone for a whole year in a different culture and country that I've never lived in before, kilometers away from my family and my loved ones, my friends, and the places I have come to know. Yet, despite this, my family, while not physically there, were still supporting me from afar. And I knew, and I still know, that if I ever need something, they're always gonna be there. I've come to realize that once we change, if we do it around an environment where we're supported and feel inspired and feel safe, it makes the whole thing a lot easier. It gives us a sort of guidance. It provides us with a safety net, a comfortable place in the uncomfortable situation that we've decided to embrace. Therefore, it's important that we surround ourselves with positive and understanding community. One that can lift us higher, that can help us close the chapter of our lives to begin the new one. These last few days, as I started to pack everything from my apartment, I realized that in a way I was closing the first chapter of this journey I had decided to embark on. To be honest, the year has gone by so fast. I had ups and downs, but what I mostly remember when I look back is how all the ups have helped me grow, and the downs that have taught me lessons that I will take with me to the next chapter of my life. Because closing one chapter doesn't mean that we forget what happened in that chapter. Life is like reading a book. When you finish a chapter, you get new information, you get a new insight to the story, you add to your previous knowledge. Just like that, in life, when we change, it allows us to reflect on our growth and see the lessons, the different experiences that we have had the opportunity to experience can teach us. When we close a chapter of our lives, it just means it's time to reflect back on what we can take forward with us. There's never been any moment that I've embraced change that I've not learned anything from the past. Sometimes it's hard to see it, but there's always something that we can take forward. Reflecting on our growth and learning from it allows us to adjust much better, with much ease to the new place, to the new experience, to the unknown we are going towards. But remember, everyone's journey is unique. What you learn from one experience is not the same thing others will learn from the same experience if it happens to them. It would be a mistake for us to continue to think that we all experience the same things in the same way. What we decide is beneficial for us depends so much on what we have experienced before, how our personalities are, and how we decide to take the journey forward.
And tofu is so good.
All of this make it impossible for us to always get the same thing from the same parents. Despite me and my siblings having traveled and lived together in the same places, what we each learn is so different, not only because our age, which means that we've all had different school years in different places and we've experienced the culture in different stages of our lives, but also because we're essentially different human beings. We all have our different personalities.
I'm gonna try the croissant inside the yogurt because you know I love my weird yogurt combinations.
My big sister is a little bit more shy. I'm a little bit more outgoing. And my brother just tends to go with the flow with much more ease than me and my sister. This means that the way we see the world is very different. And at the start, for me, it was hard to realize that it's okay for me to have learned different things that are not the same things they have learned. Now, I've come to kind of love hearing what they have experienced and how they have experienced it different from me. I love when others share their experiences and the different takeaways that they have taken with them. It is always when I hear others' stories that I look back on my own life and suddenly I see so many more things that I didn't realize before can help me. So many small details I missed that are actually very important. And when I was feeling lost, it is moments like this where I listen to others' experiences that allow me to continue on embracing the change that I had chosen to undertake. It's normal to feel lost once you close a chapter. You don't know what's gonna happen. Again, it's outside our control. All we can do is be ready to adapt for whatever happens. In the meantime, when you close a chapter, it just means it's time to set new intentions, new goals, as these are essentially what is gonna shape the path to our future. When something ends, something else always begins. Embracing change and closing chapters in life can be daunting, but it's a necessary part of our journey. It is only when we step out of our comfort zone that we can truly grow and become the best versions of ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that you will never feel ready to change. No one ever is. But here's the good news. We don't have to feel ready in order to change. We are not designed to do things that are uncomfortable or scary or difficult. And in order to grow, in order to do all the things that we want to do with our life, with our work, with our dreams, we are gonna have to do things that are difficult. When you live in your comfort zone, you're essentially living a life of survival. When you embrace the unknown, your responsibility is to be the very best at what you do as you possibly can manage. If the change doesn't work out and you have tried your best, then you have never failed because you have tried. Failing would be if you hadn't tried, if you hadn't given it a chance. If you don't take the action today, you probably never will. When we let go of control, that's where we can begin to see all the opportunities that life presents. And there's so many, and it might be very overwhelming at first, but know that no matter which one you choose, in the end they will all teach you lessons that you can take with you. Living alone for the first time has been probably the scariest thing I have done. People don't talk about this often enough, but becoming an adult is probably one of the hardest changes in your life that you're gonna take. This whole year for me has been a roller coaster. Studying abroad has taught me so much about myself, how I work as a human being, what I like and I don't like. I've become more self-assured. I've actually improved a lot my cooking skills, and I got to experience a whole new culture, which I'm so grateful for. I miss my family so much during the whole process, and probably I've missed many experiences I could have had if I stayed back home. Nice and comfortable inside my comfort zone. But that's just not me. Now I don't know what would have happened if I stayed back home instead of taking this bachelor in 3 different countries. What I do know is that I would have regretted not giving it a chance. I chose to not let fear control my future. Instead, I took my future in my own hands. By letting go, I was in control. If instead I had decided to listen to fear, it meant that I was letting another part of me decide what I could and couldn't do. By changing, you are essentially telling yourself that the one that has control over your life is you and no one else.
But guys, I'm back home. This literally marks the end of chapter 1 of the college experience. It's been like a roller coaster of emotions. I've learned a lot about how to be an adult. I've had amazing experiences in Lisbon, and I've made a bunch of new friends that are coming with me next year to Paris. And I have no words to express how amazing this whole year has been in Lisbon. But now I can't wait to go to Paris and relearn French, get to try all the vegan pastries. Yeah, just have an amazing experience. I mean, and of course, do exams and all that. You know, that's just like... You guys should be excited for chapter 2 of Adulting Diaries, all in Paris. So you guys should subscribe, you know, so you get to see all of Paris with me and experience it alongside me. I really think this is gonna be a very interesting year. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, give this video a big thumbs up so I actually know I should do more of these, or tell me in the comments down below what things you actually want to see from me. You want more cooking videos or more vlogs, more essay style vlog videos, whatever you like, I will provide. But now I'm a bit tired from the traveling experience that we had to go through. I'm just gonna use today to relax and spend it with my dog because my family's working and my brother still has to go to school for 1 more week. So I'm kind of alone home. So excited now that it's summer because I have a lot of videos planned, and now that I have time, I'm so excited to film them and edit them and for you guys to see them, obviously. Also, spoiler alert, there's travel vlogs coming, and we all know that those are always chaotic when I'm involved in them. A reminder to take care of yourself, have a lovely day, evening or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all next time. Also, now I need to organize my room. So I might be doing an organize with me room video because it's a mess. After a year of not being here, let's say things are all over the place. Anyways, see you next time.